Hi, my name's Paul Cresswell. Welcome to Paul's Tackle Reviews. The purpose of this YouTube channel is to give you some feedback and views on tackle and accessories that's been out on the bank with an unbiased, unsponsored angler, and that's me. As I say with all of my videos, just because something works for me doesn't mean it's going to work for you, but I'll give you all the information so you can make your own mind up. So when I go fishing, not just in winter, I get cold feet, and we're all different. I fished a match the other week and I had my heated socks on, and one of my mates, Gary, was in his trainers. We're all very different, but quite a lot of people suffer with cold feet in winter. And I've tried various boots and various liners, but it's never worked for me. I've had absolute blocks of ice come the end of 5 hours. It's not pleasant, and it does distract from your fishing, and it does impinge on having a really good day. About 10 years ago, I had some battery packs with rechargeable batteries, and like a piece of plastic that went in the bottom of my shoe. They didn't work. I paid £100 for some soles that you recharged and put in your boot, and they worked a little bit. You could tell they were on, but they didn't really work. And I've always been on the lookout for something that would really help. About 2.5 years ago, I bought some rechargeable heated boot socks from a company called Blazewear. I'd not had any experience of Blazewear, but I thought it was worth a punt because I was continuing to struggle with really cold feet. And I paid £80, I think it was at the time. I think the £90 new. And I've been meaning to do this video for some time, but I only want to do the video if you can get hold of these socks. And when I've been on the Blazewear website, it's been showing everything as priced as zero. So I kind of thought, well, either the company's got some problems or they have no stock and they may be waiting for a container to come from China. But their website now has these on there for you to buy. So what do you get? Well, obviously you get a pair of socks, and you get 2 batteries, and you get a little cable to charge them. The charging cable is, I think it's a USB-B, or it might be a C. Whatever it is, it isn't a brand specific one, so you've probably got a charger knocking about that you can use anyway for these. So the batteries, you get 2 batteries, and they are small batteries, and as usual with lots of photos going down here. So we're talking 8 centimeters by 6 by 1.5, so it's quite a small battery. There's a little button on the front, you press it and it lights up to tell you how well charged it is. You connect this to the socks using a USB socket, and in the little pouch that sits at the top of the socks, you have this cord coming out. You then attach it to the batteries, and then you put the battery and all the cabling inside the top, and it's all discreetly put away. Now the socks themselves, they are like a fleecy material. They're available in various sizes: small, medium, large, extra large. I'm a size 9 and I got the large. They're fine for me. And one of the things that you'll find that's unusual about these is the heating element, and I'll put a photo. I've turned them inside out, and the black panel is the bottom of the inside of the shoe, and the heating element runs from the back to the front. Now what you find with a lot is they have a heating element in the front, maybe top and bottom, or maybe just at the bottom, but nothing in the heel. And I think this is quite a unique feature to these. So how do I use these? As I say, most of the time it's winter and I'm using my wellies, and I've got a pair of neoprene wellies that I got from Aldi, brilliant wellies, 20 quid. I've had these a couple of years, and I bought these in a size 10, so that's one size up, because I knew I was going to have various pairs of socks and the boot liners in as well. I think if I got a 9, bear in mind what you wear, it would have just been a little bit tight. So you can see there I've put the liner in. It's ready for me to just put on. The battery pack on this one, so this is the right boot, sits on the right hand side on the outside of you. You don't notice when you walk in, it's not in any way getting in the way. And then there's a button on the front for the socks. Now my only criticism of these is turning them on isn't just a simple matter of pressing the button on the front. What you have to do, and you get kind of proficient at this, but you need to press the button on the front and then hold that. So the button on the front of the battery, and you can see it's lit up and they're on. I think it does have the advantage, meaning you don't turn them on by accident. I've always got my bib and brace over, so I'll roll it up, and you can do this within seconds. But there it's on red. Red is high power, press it again, medium, and then press it again, it's green. So how do I use them? Well, to be honest, all I ever do is use them on red, and it's not, I haven't even tried using them on other powers. I tend to sit there until my feet are starting to get a bit cold, and then I turn them on. So on a really cold day, that might be 10 o'clock in the morning, I'm starting to feel it and I'm putting them on. On a milder day, it might be after lunch that I'll put them on, and then they might see me through to the end of the session. So the real question is, how long do you get on the various battery settings? So I've tested it indoors. In my mind, I get around 2.5 hours on the full power. I tested it yesterday indoors and it was 2 hours 40 minutes. So you can see the kind of region that you're in. I then tested it on medium and it was just over 4 hours, 4 hours 10 minutes. I've never worn them on medium. It might be something I try now, but I tend to use them on high. You will have worked out if I put them on at 10 in the morning, then they're going to be going off around lunchtime. And I have bought another set of batteries, fairly straightforward to change, and then I change them over and put them on again, and that will get me to the end of the session. The other alternative, because the battery connects to the sock using a USB socket, if you've got a battery pack that maybe you're using as an emergency for charging your phone, you can use those as well. So I bought a high capacity battery pack off eBay, and I think it was only a tenner, but it's a 20,000 milliamps one. Now the first thing you need to note is it's a lot bigger, so it doesn't fit in the little pocket. But what I've tended to do is attach the cable and then just shove it down at the side. And again, I've not had a problem walking with it. And this has done 4.5 to 5 hours on full power. So that really could cover one day. And it's a little bit bigger, and I think I only paid a tenner for it. So that's an option. You might already have some of these, and like I say, you can just shove it down the side of your sock. You're going to have waterproofs over the top, so there's no real risk to it anyway. So, is it toasty warm? What I will say is you'll turn them on and you'll know straight away you've turned them on. You can feel the heat there underneath. And the biggest compliment I can say is I never think about my feet until they start to go off, and you can almost feel it and you start to think, yeah, they've gone off. I just don't think about it. My feet are warm enough for fishing. They're not sweating. They are warm, they are comfortable, and I just don't think about them. Overall, I think they're a great purchase, and I wouldn't be without them. I really suffer with cold feet, and I think it's worth the investment. What are the alternatives? Well, if you want to go on eBay and type heated socks, you'll find lots of options there, and you can buy a pair for 20, 25, 30 quid. And I've tried them, and they are not as warm as these. They are not as well made, and the heating element is only on the very bottom of your foot at the front. You don't get that full amount, and they don't get to the temperature this gets on high. The other alternative is a company called Vulcan Sports, and you will have seen maybe my video on my heated gilet from Vulcan, which is a brilliant piece of kit and keeps me warm together with these and lets me fish in all weathers. And they've got some socks as well. And I think what I will say is they're going to be a lot better than the eBay ones, and they will get to this kind of temperature, I'm pretty sure, based on the gilet. They also have heat at the front of the foot, but it's top and bottom, so that will be good, but it doesn't cover the heel. And they also have a remote control as well to use them, but you're over £100. And I saw somebody post the other day and they said they were fantastic. And I think you've got the cheap stuff, you've got the eBay, you can go on Amazon, or you've got the Blazewear and the Vulcan Sports, and these are in a differently quality wise, and I think performance wise and durability of how long they'll last. Like I say, I've had these 2.5 years and they're still going strong. I've never washed them. They're a hand wash only, but basically I've got waterproofs on. They're not even picking any mud up. They are in fantastic condition. If you've got any questions about these, then put them in the comments. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you want to give me a like and a thumbs up, that's great, helps spur me on a bit. And if you want to put any comments, maybe you've tried some of these, or maybe you've tried the Vulcan ones, and then other people can learn from your experience. There's lots of videos on my channel now, well over 30, and we're getting up towards 1,000 subscribers, so there's a lot of people out there, and thanks everybody for watching. Until next time, tight lines.